Hello, once again. This is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Now, this video is actually not that exciting. As a matter of fact, be thankful for neighbors. Some people should be thankful for neighbors because this lady, young lady, almost had her life taken or possibly assaulted, all because when people don't know when it's over, people, and that's what it is. If a person say that it's over, have the common decency to say, okay, I understand. But in this case, that didn't happen. This man stopped banging on the young lady's, kicking on her door, to be more precise, in her testimony. And then he found the way to use a knife to jimmy her window, and his body was halfway in the door, but the neighbor had already called the cops, and the cops arrived before he can get in there and assault this woman. But he had the knife in his hand. I think this deviant should go to jail. When it's over, it's over. And what's so now it's not funny, but the funny part I want you to pay attention is when the young lady get in there and she start grunting. We live in a society now when if you cough twice, people might give you a pass. You cough that third time, a mask going across that face. And that's exactly what happened to Judge King. When he looked and had like that look like, oh no, you ain't giving me that bed. And he slapped that mask across his face. Some people are like, oh, the mask don't work. Some people believe in that mask wholeheartedly. But nevertheless, let's dive into the content. And once again, we will see you in see you in the end for the commentary.
Please give your name and spelling to the young lady seated there. Give her your name and spelling.
J.D. Banks, D.A.N.I.Q.U.B.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Please have a seat in the witness box right next to me. Right up here. Keep your voice up nice and loud and speak into that microphone.
Thank you.
Good morning. Please state your name once again for the record.
J.D. Banks.
All right, Ms. Banks, I'm going to be asking you some questions today. If there's anything you don't understand or if you want me to repeat it, please let me know, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Banks, I want to bring your attention back to the date of July 7th of this year, 2024. Do you remember that date?
Yes.
All right, where were you on that date?
At home.
And where's your home located?
1519 Drake Road, from 108.
Did you say apartment 108?
Yes.
Thank you. Is that in the city of Detroit and the county of Wayne?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Were you there alone or with anyone else?
With Autumn.
With Autumn?
Yes.
And who is Autumn?
Neighbor.
All right. And did anything happen on that day at your home?
Yes.
What happened?
I was in the house and David was kicking on my door and I asked him to stop plenty of times and he did.
Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions about that. You said David was at your door, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and what's David's last name?
Washington.
And how do you know David Washington?
From the neighbors.
What kind of relationship, if any, did you have with David Washington?
Boyfriend.
Okay, and were you still in a relationship on that day?
Complicated.
Okay, and what time of day was this, if you recall?
July 7th, around 5, 6.
Okay, and did David Washington live at your house on that day?
No.
Okay. So you indicated he was knocking at the door or kicking the door?
Yes.
Okay, what did you think when he was kicking the door?
attack or something. I don't,
Okay, how did you know he was kicking the door?
I know it's him.
How did you know it was him?
I asked him to get away from my door plenty of times and he didn't. He constantly kicked the door.
Okay, did you see him kicking the door?
No,
Okay, were you inside the house or outside of the house?
I was inside.
Okay, did you hear his voice or in any other way know that it was him?
Yes,
Which one?
hear his voice.
Okay. How many times did you ask him to stop?
I don't remember.
Okay. Was he saying anything while he's kicking the door?
Open the door, bitch, I'm about to kill you.
Okay, so how did you feel when he said, I'm about to kill you?
My body was numb.
Okay. What happened after, well, did he eventually stop kicking the door?
Yes,
And what happened after that, if anything?
I don't know where he got the knife. He got the knife from across the hall, must have found it.
Okay, and why are you mentioning the knife?
Because he opened my window with the knife.
Okay, did you say he opened the window with the knife?
Yeah,
Okay. What window are you speaking of?
my front window.
Your front window?
My front window, yes.
Okay. And,
Can you move the mic just a little bit away from your mouth? Just a little bit. Okay.
so, what did he do with the knife in your window?
Just a little crack in the window, and he put the knife through there and popped the lock up.
Okay, so was your window locked before this?
Yes, all the windows was locked.
Okay. So you said he popped the lock.
Yes,
Did you see him do that?
yes.
Okay, and what happened after he popped the lock on that window?
His body was in my window from the head to the waist.
Okay, so was the window closed?
Yes, before he popped the lock. Before he popped the lock, it was closed and locked.
Okay, it was closed and locked.
Yes,
So he pops the lock with the knife, is that right?
yes.
And then does he do anything with the window?
As far as I was busting it down, but he opened it, yes.
Okay, he opened it.
Yeah,
And how far did he open it?
he opened it wide.
Okay, and did you see him do this?
Yes,
How far away were you from the window when you saw this?
I was on the buggy.
You were right?
On the couch. No, I was on the couch.
Okay,
I mean, I was on the buggy, but the couch was right there. So, 2 more climbs, he would have been in my window.
okay, so were you in the same room as the window?
Yes,
Okay, and you said part of his body came in the house?
yeah, from his head to his waist.
Okay, so was from his waist down, was he still outside of the window?
Only his feet was,
Okay, did he say anything during that time?
I don't remember.
Okay, how did you feel at that time?
Terrified.
And what were you terrified of?
Him coming in and killing me.
Okay, do you see David Washington in the courtroom here today?
Yes,
For identification purposes for the court, could you indicate where he is and what he's wearing today?
gray.
Thank you. Your Honor, please let this record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant, David Washington.
So noted.
Thank you. All right, and, so his whole body did not come in, just part of his body, is that right?
Yes,
Okay, what happened after that?
I forgot.
Okay, what did you do after that, if you remember?
I texted a couple people and called a couple people.
Okay, and then what happened next?
I texted the neighbor next door and asked her if she called the police. He trying to kill me. I texted my daddy. I called my sister. I called my mama.
Okay,
And after that, he didn't get in, but the police had came, and then I had probably opened the door.
okay, so you said he didn't get all the way in.
No,
Okay, so then, did he stay there in the window, or did he get back outside of the window?
for a couple seconds, yeah, before the police came.
Okay, and did you, talk to the police when they came?
Yes,
Okay, was David Washington still there?
no,
Okay. But you explained to them what happened.
yes.
I have no further questions at this time.
Cross-exam.
Ms. Banks, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. If you don't understand them, please say so and I'll repeat, okay? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
How long have you known Mr. Washington?
Before we start dating, I'm just gonna say we've been together for a month.
And you dated, when did you break up with Mr. Washington?
I don't remember.
Well, was it a couple of weeks before this incident or a couple of years or what?
I was like, 2 days,
Oh, so
3, 4 days.
So- around the beginning of July, would that be correct?
Yeah,
Okay. Did Mr. Washington ever live the house with you?
no.
Okay, so living at the house was just you and nobody, and what's that?
You said who was, yeah, me and my
Just
3
you.
kids was living there, yeah.
Okay,
I'm sorry, being blank.
Me and my 3 kids were living there, but they weren't there at the time.
I'm sorry, they were what?
They weren't there at the time.
Okay. What time of the day or night was this on the seventh? When this incident occurred?
About 5, 6,
In the evening?
yeah,
It was daylight?
yes,
Okay. And the first, going to the apartment building, is there a door at the front?
yes.
Is there a locking door or is it just an open door?
You can evaluate it, you'll be in.
So do you know how Mr. Washington came into the apartment,
My apartment,
in the building?
he evaluated it, kicked it, you can evaluate it, kick it.
Somebody let him in?
He can evaluate it or kick it.
So it's not a very secure door, is that what you're
Not
saying?
right, exactly,
Okay.
it's not.
Had he called or, what, had he called you that he was coming over that day?
No, he was already there in the building.
But had he called you saying, I'll be there in a while, want to see you, anything of that nature?
No,
So the first time you see him is when, or hear of him is when he's at your front door, you said kicking him, is that correct?
yes,
When you say kicking, are you saying trying to kick the door down?
yes,
Okay, not just kicking, let's say with your foot, just tapping even louder than that.
yeah.
He's trying to kick the door down, correct? How long did this go on?
Maybe like 10 minutes, not that long.
And he then leaves at that point. He
Yes.
leaves there. Couple minutes later, he's at your side window.
Front window.
Front window, right?
Yes,
You're on the first floor, would that be correct?
yes,
At ground level?
yes,
And next thing you see is Mr. Washington doing something at the window.
yes,
And according to you, you said he jimmied the lock
yes,
and he started coming into the window.
yes.
When he jimmied the lock, he had to pull the window up. Would that be correct?
He popped the lock up.
But the lock itself only allows you to open the window up and down. Would that be correct?
The way the windows made, no, they're not.
I don't understand what you said.
The way the window was put back in after it got busted out, it's like a little crack in the window. So you could like put a hanger or a knife through and hit that lock and pop it up, and that's what he did.
Okay, so that allows the window to swing open.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought you said he lifted it earlier.
no, I
Okay,
didn't say
so
he did anything.
He swings the window open and tries to come in. Is that
Yes.
correct? You indicated about half of his body into
From his head to his waist.
and then he leaves. Is that correct?
Yes,
Now, you indicated at some point, he said to you he was going to kill you.
yes,
Was that when he was at the window or at the door?
at the both, at the window and the door.
Okay. When you were there at the house, was there anybody else with you?
Autumn,
And who is Autumn?
the girl across the hall, she be over there, but she don't live over there.
A friend of yours that lives across the hall?
She don't live over there, but she be over there.
Oh, she lives in somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Did she stay there while
Yes,
this was occurring?
yes,
But she saw someone
Yeah,
was
she
attacked.
saw the police, she talked to them and everything, and she did.
She is the one that called the police
No,
for
she
you?
didn't call anybody, she was there with me. The neighbor called the police, and she,
Somebody else did?
yeah,
Okay. Was, to the best of your knowledge, was there any damage done to your door?
no, besides the footprints,
Okay. To the best of your knowledge, is there any damage done to the window?
no,
But the only issue here is that I point to you, he came through attempted to come through the window into your apartment. Would that be correct?
yes,
And you were scared of what he was either doing or attempting to do. Would that be correct?
yes,
And you didn't, had he ever been violent to you before?
no.
Thank you, no further questions.
Can you redirect?
Nothing further comment.
Thank you, ma'am. You may step. You're all set. Any other witnesses for the people?
No further witnesses, Your Honor.
Any witnesses for the defendant?
No, Your Honor.
People?
Your Honor, at this time, I would move to find over a charge and reserve argument.
There's a question of fact for the prior that once he opens the window, or supposedly opens the window, puts his, just even his hand through it, and there's somebody inside.
Sir, there's somebody inside.
That means it is home invasion.
And
If I
satisfied,
understand, and I forgive you, Your Honor, if I understand correctly, that she didn't say that he came in with the knife, but that he had a knife when he jimmied that lock open. So I don't know if she admitted or said anything about the knife test.
yeah, but he allegedly indicated that he just want to kill her. That he did in fact breach the window. So the court is satisfied that people haven't met their burden of probable cause as it relates to the charges contained in the complaint warrant. Court finds those charges were in the city of Detroit. The court finds probable cause to believe this defendant will be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be July 31st, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Will be continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right this way, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Don't want to take that.
Are we ready on Williams, Calvin?
Yes, Judge.
As soon as my client gets here, Your Honor, they're bringing him up.
He's on his way up.
Okay.
All right. So thank you for all who stuck around through sitting through this trial. You heard from the testimony. This deviant should never been that close to this woman. She could have lost her life. She could have lost her life. He had the knife in the hand, according to her testimony. He should be remanded and put down. He's not an animal, but I'm just saying it should be put down. Because when you think that you can harm a person and you telling this person, I'm going to K-word you, that's ridiculous. And nobody should have to live in fear. And the lady had a testimony, my children. This is a mother. So you want to take this mother away from her children? Why? Because she don't want you no more? Some people pull the veil from over their eyes and they really see a person for what they are, and they be like, I can't even believe I stuck around this long. But other people know they can't get as good as you were treating them, and then they will try to harm you, hurt you, or however you want to look at it. This is a bad set of circumstances, and I'm happy that she got away with her life. Put it in the comments. How do you feel about this? This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe as we're coming to you with more and more videos. Right? Hit that notification bell so you know when we dropping our videos. You can support this channel through Cash App or Super Chat. Lately, YouTube are not recommending our videos, so we need our subscribers to, chime in. Hit that notification bell so you know when